Hi, my name is Ariana DeWint, and I'm currently a student at GCU's online program in the College of Education. Today, the purpose of my video will be to discuss the different dispositions that I possess that will make me successful as a first-year teacher. So, coming from a classroom experience or a classroom situation right now where I'm currently working with children, I feel like every day is a learning experience. And I'm very open to being compassionate with the kids because I feel like by you building a little small amount of generosity or a kind of compassionate type of relationship or a bond with the kids. Like I like to make them laugh, make them smile. So I know them as a person and their personality is concrete. So when it's time to work solo or to learn anything with them, it's more easier because why? They're used to me, they have a bond with me, and we flow through things smoothly. Also, I'm very dedicated. I feel like my dedication is what pushes me so far because I will not give up on a kid no matter how hard anybody else says it is to work with them. I've worked with kids that were violent, and it was way more easier for me to bond with them because I didn't automatically label them as physical, aggressive, and I did not push them away nor shout them off, unlike everyone else. And I actually took on the challenge and was willing to work with them to get to that positive engagement or setting with them, which was very great for me. Also, I feel like I'm very good with respecting another one's culture of anything like that because I'm African American, and being African American is a culture within itself. So I'm always willing to learn about different cultures and implement that into the educational process because you never know. It goes a long way. Also, I feel like coming from a classroom, it builds that knowledge, it builds that experience, it builds that ongoing learning experience for me. So then when it's time for me to get my own classroom, I'm ready to go. I don't really think there's anything I need to work on. I'm very professional. I'm very open. And I feel like when you have that positive professional relationship with everyone in the building, it goes a long way because there's opportunities that's going to come your way. And because of who you are and what you do for the building and what you do for everyone, and you acknowledge every person, it goes a long way because everyone will remember you and they'll be more willing to open and be more adjustable with you, you know? I feel like the qualities that a teacher would need to have in a professional setting is professionalism is key. It is. It goes a long way because they don't just want to have any kind of teacher. They want a teacher that is very educated, highly compassionate, very respectful of their environment, the students, and always willing to try something new. I feel like you need to have a backbone. When I say backbone, you need to be strong because working with children can be very difficult sometimes, and you got to be strong and willing to keep going no matter how tough it gets. You need to be strong because teaching is not as easy as it used to be, and now I realize that because growing up I would wonder why my teachers required to be so stressed out, and now because I work in the school, there's always changing. The kids, the generation, everything is changing, so you always need to be adaptable and willing to keep going no matter how rough things get. You need to be positive because kids are like sponges, and if you're positive, that gives off a lot of energy to the kids and it makes them be positive back because when you're negative, the kids are sponges, so they pick up on the negativity and it makes it a hard time to learn. That's why when I meet teachers that are very aggressive or very stressed, I kind of tell them to be innovative because you never know. If you change certain things around, the kids will be more engaged. They won't give you a hard time because why? They're interested in learning. And as being a teacher, it's a title within itself. You got to be willing to teach and be willing to learn to be successful. You do. Because I feel like when you're willing to learn, it makes everything more easier for you. There's things that I did not know about being a teacher or even working with kids with autism. I did not know these things. And with me coming in and learning every day and pushing and researching and figuring out new things to implement with the kids, it really has brought me a long way. Compared to my first year being in a classroom setting, I struggled a lot. I really did because I didn't have that guidance. I didn't have that key of success that was there for me. And the new environment of teachers that I work with, they're always willing to show me things, teach me things, and I learn from the kids also. And I feel like when it's time for me to be a teacher, I will be very successful due to everything that I'm learning and everything that I'm implementing and everything that I'm willing to try out and seeing how it goes because you never know. And as of right now, I'm currently trying to build my background in different aspects like learning the behaviors, learning how the kids process. So I'm always willing to try new professional developments and learn and sit in the classroom settings and teach things because as a teacher, like I said, you need to learn. And you know, you always need to be willing to grow, because you grow with your students, you learn with your students, and you have to have that chemistry to make the kids want to come to class, want to come to school. Because when you're not engaged in making the kids want to come to school, they're not going to want to come to school. And that's why I'm very, 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 very thankful for Professor Dr. Krishner for really showing us and coming and making videos. When I see the weekly wrap-ups or the different videos that's really there, it makes me feel like my teacher is actually interested in our class. Because I've been to other colleges and I've tried different things and it didn't work. I felt like the teacher wasn't engaged, or the professor wasn't engaged enough for me to be engaged. This is the longest by far that I've done good in a college class, period. From any kind of, in like any type of university, any type of college, any type of learning environment, this is the longest that I've been able to be successful, which I'm very grateful for. So I thank everyone for that. I'm thankful for everything that GCU has to offer. And that will be the end of my video. Thank you.